YouTube. Peace and blessings to everybody in the metaverse. Shout out to all my YouTube gangsters on the return check in. And as always, if this is your first time tuning in, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Do you play your partner a favor and tell a friend to tune in? And while you at it, hit that notification bell so that you can be on deck whenever the new content drops. Because I am G Grizz. The G is for gangster. And this is YTGtv. That's right, YouTube Gangster Television. Now, I just wanted to tell a story. Something had popped up in my head that happened to me a while ago, actually, like the early 2000s or whatever. And, in light of all the racial tension going on in this country, uh, I just wanted to tell a brief little story because, from my perspective, it's nothing new. We all know it's nothing new, but America tries to shield things and makes it seem like, this stuff isn't still happening. But as far as I'm concerned, it never left. So what happened was, like I said, this was probably like 2002. Had to be like 2002 because I went back to LA and got Godfoot at the beginning of 2003. So yeah, this was like 2002. I was doing telemarketing, and I was doing telemarketing. What happened was I came out I came out the restroom and I was going to the office. I think I was going to ask about my check or something. Usually if I'm at the office, that's what I'm discussing, money issues. But what happened was as I was walking to the office, I heard the people sitting in the office, they had the door open. They were sitting in there talking. There was um, it was a dude and two ladies. But as I was walking up, I heard the one lady say, um, "Are y'all celebrating Nigger Day?" You know, Martin Luther King Day is coming up. Right? So as I'm walking up, she says, "Are y'all celebrating Nigger Day?" I heard the one lady say, um, "Hell no!" And the dude was like, "No." And I'm still coming. I'm hearing the conversation as I'm walking up, and she was like, the one lady that was like, "Hell no." She was like, "I don't celebrate that shit." And as I got in the doorway, the one dude was like, "We don't." And he stopped talking because they noticed now I'm standing in the doorway. And he was like, "Why aren't you on the phones?" He was immediately, "Why aren't you on the phones?" But the other lady was like, "Can I help you?" And I'm just standing there. I'm just standing there. And I'm like, "Nigger Day?" And she was like, "Is there anything we can help you with?" And the dude was like, "Get back to your seat." And I'm like, "Man, if we was somewhere else, I would slap the shit out of all three of y'all." And the other lady that was like, she was like, "Hell no." She finally spoke up. She was like, "You can't threaten us like that. You're threatening us." And I was like, "I'm not threatening nobody. I'm just saying." And I fucking walked away, dude. I walked away and went back to my fucking seat because I already knew, you know, what was coming. I sat down. I got to grabbing my shit. You know what I'm saying? And 2 minutes later, the little floor supervisor, he walked up, called my name, like, "Oh, come on, you gotta go, you gotta go." They pretty much fired me that day. I wasn't welcome back. They pretty much fired me that day. But I'm walking out, and of course, everybody's looking, trying to see what the hell's going on. And I was just like, as I walked out, I was just like, "Man, I heard them in the office talking about if they celebrate Nigger Day." I just yelled that shit out in the room all loud and shit before I walked out the room. Everybody looking at me. Everybody looking at me. Nobody said nothing. I just left that motherfucker, dog. I was just like, "That's fucking crazy." They making racial comments and I get fired for it. I guess I said because I slapped the shit out of all y'all, but still, you know, fact was the matter was I heard them over speaking some racial shit and I got in trouble for it. That shit was crazy. But I just wanted to say that to let y'all know ain't shit changed in this country. Ain't none of this shit new. If you think it is, you're sadly mistaken. If you haven't experienced it, then, lucky you. Some of us have. Continuously throughout our lifetime. And, yeah, man, I just wanted to bring that little story real brief and let y'all know, man, ain't nothing new under the sun, man. Deal with it or don't deal with it. It's all up to you. You know what I mean? This is YTGtv and I'm G Grizz. Y'all have a good one.